It's Thursday morning, and I just finished up our review of Welcome to the Circle, which I posted on the blog. But I thought before I hit the bed, I'd go ahead and crank out another IFC Midnight collection review. And so I got 5 more movies that I like to show. And these are 5 movies that I've actually seen. Some have been reviewed on the blog, some have not. So I'll give you my thoughts as I remember them. The first movie is Love After Love. And this is from IFC itself. And this has Andie MacDowell in it, Chris Messina. It's a good movie. It's a hard movie to watch in some respects. About a wife and a mother whose husband dies after an illness. And she starts to rediscover herself, and she finds out she still has life. She wants to live. And her 2 sons have zero luck in their lives. One son's a serial cheater, and another one's he's just not very bright. He thinks he's a stand-up comedian, and he's not. He's pretty horrible at it, actually. And the oldest son gets rather jealous of his mother, who finds a nice man, and she wants to live a life with him. So it's the fallout of that. Like I said, Andie MacDowell's in this, and she's really good. I gotta be honest with you, I'm an Andie MacDowell fan. I have never seen a movie with her in it that I've just actually looked at and said, no. I've always felt like she's been a really solid actress with occasional greatness. She's very strong in this movie, and I really, really liked it quite a bit. And this movie is also, should be noted for, this is her first nude scene. She actually did a nude scene at this, and she was 60 years old. And, yeah, it was very tastefully done, of course. And, but it was very nice. I liked this movie quite a bit. And, even though I didn't like the 2 boys too much, but that's part of the charm, right? If you don't like them, they're doing their job. So, that was, Love After Love. And, I reviewed it on the blog. You can go check it out. This is Welcome to Mercy. This is from IFC Midnight. And I did not review this on the blog, but I think I'm going to have to correct that. I really like this movie quite a bit. This is very original, actually. About a young lady who things start happening to her. And they can't explain it. She's a nun. And she can't explain what's going on with her. She's feeling and seeing all sorts of different things from her. And so her orders sends her to this place called Mercy to find out the truth. And the truth is quite striking. Something you haven't seen before in a possession film. I found this to be very good. I really liked it quite a bit. Not too many people talked about it. I need to review it. It deserves to be heard about. I liked it quite a bit. And that's Welcome to Mercy. Now, IFC and IFC Midnight, they also have a third division, which is called Sundance Films. And in it they do documentaries and whatnot. And this movie is called The Cave of Forgotten Dreams. And it was narrated and directed by Werner Herzog, who has done a lot of great movies. But this is a documentary about a cave in France that was discovered. And it has some incredible antiquities in it. It's breathtaking. It's not that big of a cave, but it's an interesting one. And the history of it is just fascinating. And I really enjoyed this movie quite a bit. I thought it was really well done and very well researched. The cave, as we know it, It was a tourist attraction, but they have shut it down at the end of this movie, because they don't want it to get damaged or whatnot. So this is a Cave of Forgotten Dreams. Again, IFC does documentaries, and so look out for those on their Sundance. See, the fourth movie is Sky. I did not review this one for the blog. I thought this one was okay. I liked it. Didn't fall in love with it. I thought it was steady. It has Norman Reedus in it, and he plays a ranger who's dying of lung cancer. Poetic, if you ask me. And Diane Kruger plays a woman who splits from her husband. Her husband is not a very nice guy, and he gets physically assaulted. He physically assaults her, and she runs. But she knocks him down. She thinks that she killed him, and she runs. They're visiting over from Germany and to the United States, and when they have their altercation, they're in Texas. So she runs. And during her course of her adventure, she meets Norman Reedus. They connect, and she finds out that her husband actually didn't die. He was critically wounded, but he's going to survive. And so she stays with Norman Reedus' character because he really is dying, and the fallout of that. It's like I said, it's an okay movie. It has its moments for sure. Is it one of my favorite ones? Okay. I mean, it was all right. I enjoyed it. And if you're fans of Norman Reedus and Diane Kruger, who you might remember playing in Troy, then yeah, you'll probably like it. The last movie for this segment is Matthew Good and Burning Man. Matthew Good was in, of course, Ozymandias and Watchmen. But in this movie, which it's one of my earliest IFC films, he plays a man dealing with tremendous, tremendous loss. Which, of course, I got this movie. This is one of the first movies that I watched and actually watched after my 2 years of just white noise watching. Yeah, this movie moved me to tears. I won't deny that. It's very good. I need to rewatch it. I thought it was really well done. A man who's lost a lot, and how he recovers. Well, not so much recovers, but he adapts. That's really what we do. We adapt. We never recover. But this is a fine film. I really like this one. Again, I haven't really never heard anybody talk about it too much, but it's a beautiful movie, and if you get a chance to see it, I highly recommend it. I really did like it quite a bit. Well, that's it for this segment. I'll bring you another 5 real soon. And if you liked what you saw, hit the subscribe button and hit that bell button. And until then, peace.